Good morning, boys. Now do you hear me? What is up? How are y'all? Guten Tag. I'm fully masked and ready to go. Hell yeah, drink responsibly. You masked up to be alone? Gotta make sure that... Who are you masked up for? I guess I'm the only one here, so I'm making all the comments to bump this up to 75 XP. I don't even know what that means. Che, you're number one, baby. Is it a good day by you, Che? Che, what time is it? 9? Or is it 8? So today I figured we would try and do a little bit of a core flow type thing. We'll do our vinyasa salutations that we did last week, but we'll do a little core at the beginning, right? Y'all love it. Core is important. But how was everyone's night? Did you have a good Friday? We'll get started in like 5 minutes or so. It's a nice day here too. It's here, check out the leaves are starting to change. I mean, the leaves are definitely changed all over, but right around Skidders they're starting to change too. Hopefully on the way up to the Finger Lakes today it's going to be real fally looking. But yeah, there's a small crisp in the air, but it's nice. Not chilly. Agneta, it's gotta be frickin' 1 p.m. I had crazy dreams like I was stuck in that show From. Wait, what show is From? I've never heard it. Oh, it's 5 there? Wait, how different is the time? Oh, it's 6 hours, duh. Yeah, because when we go till... Yeah. You're waiting to see if they're going to hit you with the hurricane in NC? Oh, is there something coming? Dude, last night they had the craziest fog dropping on us. It was literally like the mist last night. Me and Skidder were out in the backyard before going to bed. Like to go try and look at the stars if they're available, which they usually aren't. Last night somewhere, but... You're only in Texas till the end of the month, and then you're in Utah? That's where you're from, right? Well, Utah Mormon land is, it's all of our land, so we do need normies there. Because after all the shit cracks down, if the Mormons think that they're going to, like, hole up and own all of Utah, they're fucking wrong. That's why they're so militarized, right? They think that when everything hits the fan, that it's just going to be the Mormons against everyone. That's what they've been preaching for hundreds of years. That's why they have to have their own military. That's why they have Lockheed Martin. Who do you think owns Lockheed Martin? You think it's some good Christian boys? Well, kind of. Mormons. Who do you think runs NASA? Nazis and Mormons. Yeah, it's a super ancient place. That's why they stole it. Right? Cucks. Check out From. It's a crazy show on MGM. Okay. From is scary. It's good, though. Dang, I've never heard of it. That's the first. Spent 23 years of my life in Utah. It's a beautiful state. My dad's gonna build another house. I moved home with my parents because I'm single and my kids are grown. Hell yeah, dude. You turned 50 on Charlie Kirk's death day. Let's go. You'll never forget that. I've never banged a Mormon yet. Me either. Not that I know of, anyway. You never know with them, though. They are pretty fucking sneaky, right? Che, do you like Pittsburgh or Utah more? You like the wilderness? Dude, Utah is beautiful. So is Washington State, Idaho. Those motherfuckers do not deserve Idaho. Idaho's so pretty. Ooh, we should all try to meet up in Moab for the 2027 eclipse, God willing. Do some mushrooms. That would be freaking amazing. Yeah, it would. All right, let's get moving. Let's get moving because we gotta get on the road to get hiking because it gets dark at 4 fucking o'clock now. When is the stupid time shift thing? Hopefully not soon. I hate when they do the time change bullshit. The grass is kind of wet. It's kind of nice. All right, boys. I don't really have a plan. I'm going to try and do a little free flow. See what happens. We've got our Surya Namaskar A and our Surya Namaskar B. We'll do some breathing. We'll do some core stuff. We'll try and do some cool tricks at the end. Yeah, we'll get a little sweaty. And then we'll send you on your way. Alrighty, boys? Let's go. Close enough. Alrighty, dudes. Let's just find ourselves on our mat real nice here. You can sit in lotus position. You can sit in hero's pose like I am. Sit up tall. Shoulders back, shoulders down. Kind of rolling back. Sorry. Keep hearing something. Take a deep breath in. All the way, fill up all the way through your crown. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And you can close your eyes here too if you feel comfortable. You don't have to. Breathe in. And out. We'll do 2 more like that. Breathe in. And out. 1 more. Biggest breath. And out. All right, drop your hands to your side. Bring them all the way up. into Namaskar hands, prayer hands. Bring it down to your chest, hands at heart center. Bow your head down. Put your thumb onto your third eye. Breathe in. Drop your hands to your knees. Pick your chin up. Open your eyes. And then, hell yeah. All right, let's do another breath with our arms up. Bring them down halfway and twist to the left. And you can put your right hand on your right knee, your left hand behind you, and just do a nice little twist. Sometimes you crack your back here. This sitting in hero's pose here like this is like one of the best ways that I can crack my back now. It's like those old, those elementary school desks kind of, that's like a guaranteed crack no matter what. All right, pick your arms up, turn to the center, turn to the right, and grab your left knee with your left hand and put your right fingertips down behind you and twist. And you can look over your right shoulder and just breathe. Go back to center, hands at heart center, and push your palms out. Get your fingertips pointing straight to the sky, maybe a little bit back towards your ears, and push your palms away from you. Drop your shoulders a little bit. You're trying to get your arms as far away from each other as possible. And then externally rotate your palms down so your fingertips are facing the ground. Breathe in. And push away. Turn them back up one more time. Bring them up. Breathe in. And exhale, hands at heart center. All right, let's get started on our core stuff. Let me make sure you guys can still hear me. Everything good, boys? All right, here we go. All right, we're going to do a couple things. One's called dead bug. You can see me, right? So the first one we'll do is dead bug, where you put your knees, it's called tabletop, where you've got them at 90 degrees, kind of like if you were down in a tabletop, but flipped over, So keep your knees 90 degrees, and then you're going to put your arms straight up in the air, and then each leg, you're going to do opposite leg with opposite arm, okay? So you're going to stretch your left leg out while bringing your right arm down, and you can point your toes, and then you bring them back up, and then do the opposite side. Flex your toes, left arm down, up. Left leg, right arm, up. Left leg, right arm. And then you want to kind of pick up your head and shoulders a little bit. And keep doing this for a minute. Remember, breathe. You breathe in on the down and out on the up. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And change. And then if you want to put your feet down on the ground, drop your palms face down, and just knock your knees in towards each other for a little bit of a rest before we do our next one. Just breathe in. All right, then let's do some frickin' clam crunchies. Okay, so put your the soles of your feet together. Open your knees up. Palms under your head. Don't interlace, just lay them one on top of the other, like this. And then we're going to do crunches. Ready? And begin. Crunch, down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. And you're picking your shoulders up, the top part of your back, your upper back, and you're using your core. Keep your elbows straight out, shoulders wide. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. And it helps too if you do like a little bit of a Pilates exhale. That's what I'm doing here when you go up. You're just kind of forcing air across your teeth and tongue. And when you time it like that, it just kind of helps get rid of hot air. Helps get rid of the pain in your stomach that you're feeling. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest for a sec. How's your sun looking, boys? Mine is completely cucked by the plastic wrap. Alright, let's do some frickin' glute bridges. You ready? Okay, so put your heels about hip width apart, and you're going to put your palms flat down, basically so your middle finger can brush against your heel. And then we're going to lift up. And it's not so high as like a yoga bridge. You don't want to arch up like this. You want flat, and you want to be able to see your thighs, and you're looking down over your chest, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to come down. You can come all the way down, or if you want a little more of a challenge, just hover right like a centimeter above the ground so that you never actually touch the ground. And so this is down, this is up. We exhale on the up, inhale on the down. Ready? So inhale, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Don't be perverts, guys. This is great for your core. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then hold it at the top. You can put your arms up if you want, or you can keep them down where they were. The arms up is just a little bit of a extra bonus thing if you want to do that. Hold on, let me tuck my shirt in. Okay, so arms up. And then we're just going to knock our knees out just like an inch. Don't go too far. You don't want like your heel, you don't want your feet coming over off onto the side of your feet. You know, you just want to push your knees out like an inch or two. Then we're going to go down, up, push out, back in, 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 down, push up, back in, down, down, up, push out, back in, down, up, push out, back in, down, up, push out, back in. Last one, down, up, push out, back in, and down. All right, and then you can bring your knees into your chest, grab around, grab your elbows, pull them down, get a nice little stretch in. This might be my favorite yoga pose. Alrighty, dudes. Everything's still good? Y'all can see me? Skitter, of course, is being a pervert. Skitter, come on now. My back is already saying, don't even think about it, fuckhead. No, your back's gonna love this. Alrighty, boys. Let's do some side plank things real quick, and then we'll get into our Surya Namaskar A. All right, ready? So first thing we're gonna do is you can either do a forearm plank, so bring your elbow 90 degrees, and you can either put your feet on top of each other, you can put one foot in front of the other, you can, if you're not ready for this, you can put your foot out in front of you like this, and then we're gonna do a reach unders, okay? So do any of those 3 variations, and then if you can, reach your arm up to the sky. If all of this is difficult, try and hold this for as long as you can, right? You don't have to do the extra reach under and stuff. But so we're gonna reach up and then bring our arm under and try and reach behind you. Bring your arm up, reach under, arm behind you, up, and make sure you're breathing through this. Breathe in while you bring your arm up, and exhale while you're going down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Your hips are dropping, so bring them back up. One more. Inhale, exhale, and one more time, bring it back up. And then come down with control. And then we'll do a little beast pose. Okay, so beast is, you're in tabletop here like this. Just knees 90 degrees, arms straight down in front of you. And then you're going to tuck your toes under, and you're just gonna bring your knees up like 1 inch, okay? Literally just like an inch. Just hover off the ground, and you're pushing away with your hands, dome your back, push away with your shoulders, and then we're just going to push out, kind of like we did with our knee push outs. We're just gonna kind of push out with each breath, okay? So you can go slow, you can go fast. Just exhale when you're doing your knee knockouts. Ready? So here we go. You don't have to breathe out like this too every time. You can breathe in slow and go. Try and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. For the Pilates stuff, we kind of do more of like a in through the nose, out through the mouth thing, because it's a little more high impact. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, boys. Let's do our plank on the other side. Morning, Ben. All right, so plank on the other side, left arm down. Tuck your toes on, or your feet on top of each other, or put one in front of the other, or put your leg up in front of your left knee, however you need to do it, and come up, arm up,
Breathe in and exhale to come down. Reach under, come back up. Reach under, come back up. Reach under. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Pick your hips up. Dude, I'm starting to love this hill. It's making me stronger. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. And inhale. All right, come down with control. We'll do one more beast pose and get started on our Namaskar A. All right, ready, boys? Tabletop. Pick your knees, tuck your toes. Pick your knees 1 inch off the ground and thrust. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dome your back. Push the ground away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hell yeah, dudes. All right. I'm not sure what's more helpful for following like a vinyasa flow. If it's easier to do like straight on the way I have the mat, or if you guys want me to be like 45 degrees. But y'all ready to breathe? Let's sweat. Here, let's try it 45 degrees for now. Drop, down dog, jump, shh. All right, dudes. So for Namaskar A, we'll start at the top of our freaking mat. Okay. Yeah. All right, here we go. So remember, we're going to try and tie our breath into the sun salutation. This is called sun salutation A, or Surya Namaskar A. So here we'll do it slow real quick and walk through it. So first we start in prayer hands, and we do the inhale, prayers up, arms straight, head forward, and this is your first breath in, and then you exhale, bring it down, and you bend your knees here, bring your chest down to the top of your thighs, put your palms down, and then that's the exhale. Then we breathe in. This is called half lift, and you're trying to get your back to be perpendicular to the ground, straight across. I usually put my hands right here on my knees. This is the breath in. The breath out then is chaturanga. Put your hands to the mat, and you can either walk back like this, or you can jump back like this. And then this is all on the exhale. Then you come down like this, straight with bent elbows. Try not to go out like a push-up elbows. You know what I mean? You want to keep your elbows into your chest. So it kind of feels weird at first, but just have your elbows come straight back towards your feet. And then you're bringing your chest down to the ground. And then the more advanced way is you're going to come down and you're going to bring your chest down and through your hands and push straight up into up dog. So you go down, push through into up dog. So again, you can always just come down straight. This is what I did for the first few months. Just lay on your belly and then push up. More advanced way that eventually you'll get to is when you do the push up, you're straightening your legs all the way back and you're pushing everything off the ground, including your thighs and your knees, and you're holding everything on the top of your feet. And then you arch back. Okay? So here, we'll come down to chaturanga one more time. I just want to walk through this because I feel like no one really explained this to me when I started doing it, and it took me like 3 months to get it. And now I'm fixing all the errors that I learned because I didn't really understand. So anyway, so we go from half lift down to chaturanga. So we drop down, drop our feet back, arms down, push forward, up dog. This is the inhale. And then the exhale, you flip your toes down and you push into down dog. Okay? This is kind of our neutral spot. When we're in down dog, I like to shift on my feet, left, right. The other thing too with your arms, so you want your arms flat. Open your palms big like this so that you've got all of your fingers on the ground, and basically push your chest back towards your thighs. Okay? So you want your butt sticking straight in the air, you're a pyramid, you're on your toes. The other thing too about down dog, you can kind of do it flat-footed if you want, if you're trying to stretch the back of your calves or whatever. You can do it on your tippy toes if you're trying to strengthen those muscles. You can do it with bent knees too if you're trying to get your back a little stretch and your gluteus maximus a little stretch. But this is kind of like your neutral spot, okay? So here we go. Let's try and tie this all together. So let's start from the top, which is, well, we got to finish this actually. Okay, so then from down dog, you can either step up to the top like this, and then we're back to where we started, or you can hop like this. So you bend your knees, stick your butt in the air, you look up towards your hands, and then you jump. Try and land with your feet together, and then immediately come to a half lift. Okay? After the half lift, we go down again, then we go back up. Boom. We're right where we started. So let's try and tie it together. Ready? We'll go slow. All right. Prayer at heart center. Ready? Breathe in, up. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees, hop to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. High mountain. Prayer to chest. Cool, guys? You want to run that like 3 or 4 times? Here we go. Prayer at heart center. Breathe in. Reach for the sky. Exhale, fold. Chaturanga. Down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up, high mountain. Heart center. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Pull your heart through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees, hop to the top. Half lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, half lift, no wait. Forgot to go to heart center. Heart center, and we start at the top again. We'll do 2 more. Ready? Breathe in, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Chaturanga. Pull your heart through. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Jump to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, prayer. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog, or inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. All right, boys, stretch your little leggies here for a sec. Push back, push your chest back towards your thighs. Get your arms straight, your shoulders straight. And just breathe in. And then let's take a little break. Go down to child's pose. And so what I usually do is drop to my knees, and then I put my tootsies together, my little toes, and then I drop my butt back to my heels and reach my arms forward. You can do a passive child's pose where you put your arms down, or if your shoulders are feeling tired from the up dog or the down dogs, you can put your arms behind you so you get a little release from your shoulders. Put your head on the ground, your chest on your thighs. Just breathe for a second. But I usually like to keep pushing through, the class. So I'm always trying to look for and this is obviously something that I've been working on. It's if you guys aren't doing this stuff all the time, it's okay to take a break. But if you want a little more challenge, reach your arms far out in front of you and just keep stretching them. And you want them stretched basically so that your elbows are off the ground, your palms are all flat, spread across. Okay? Let me make sure you can see me. How is everything? Can you guys see me and stuff? What's up, dog? Y'all are funny. Okay. Let's do a couple lungy things and some other stuff too. Here, let's go. All right, let's get in a tabletop here. We'll do a little cat-cow. You guys remember cat-cow? So have your palms directly under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, 90 degrees. And then we're gonna breathe in and arch your back up. Bring your chin up. Try not to clench your jaw and stuff. You want everything a little loose, but drop your, what is this? Is it dropping your sacrum? Yeah. Drop your hips, look up to the sky, and then you're gonna exhale and dome your back.
I like to do a little side-to-side movements too. You feel that stretch right here on your ribs and kind of in your shoulders and stuff. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, cow, and exhale, cat. All right. Then bring your right leg forward. We'll do a little lunge guy here, okay? So look forward and kind of sit. We're trying to stretch out our pelvis. What is that? Your pelvis joint. But bring your chest up a little bit and back. Look up, look forward, and keep dropping your hips lower and lower. Get a nice stretch here. My fingers are domed here on my fingertips, framing my foot, and keep pressing forward. Then we'll press back and do half Hanuman. Stretch your right leg out, bring your toes towards your calf, and inch your fingers forward. Try and pass your heel if you can. Head down, look at your knee, or look at the ground next to your knee, and keep inching your fingers forward. Ooh, yeah, that feels good. And if you guys are able to do some split action, I've been working on my splits a little bit. I don't have a floor to slide on, so it's a little difficult, but you can do a split here too if you want. I'm gonna get this one day, boys. I'm getting close. And just breathe into it. All right. Bring your heel back if you're in full split. Otherwise, if you're in half, you're gonna bend your knee, bring it back to tabletop. We'll do the other side. Left hand on the left side of your foot, right hand on the right side. Pick your chest up, look forward, and drop your hips. Bring it back to full split or half Hanuman if you'd like. This is one of my favorite stretches. I feel like it opens up all my freaking legs. Because most of the time, this is what's sore on me. Breathe. Whenever I have a moment whenever I'm like not talking and teaching while doing yoga, I'm always kind of visualizing like bringing chi or prana or whatever from the ground up through my body. Like everything touching the ground are different contact points. You're bringing it up through your body. Like right now, I've got the chi coming in through my heel, going up my leg, swirling around, creating a toroid in my torso, and exiting out my crown, right? Visualize that kind of shit. Have magical thinking. I think it helps. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. All right, we did a little stretch. Let's do Namaskar B. Sure. And up. Alrighty, boys. Ready to do Namaskar B? The crows. Alright, guys. Start at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center.
Do we like the 45 degrees or do you guys like the straight on? Let me know if you want me to change it. All right, here we go. Hands at heart center. And then we're gonna sit in our Utkatasana chair pose. Ready? We're gonna sit here for a minute. Get ready. It's gonna suck for a second. Here we go. Breathe in, sit in the chair, drop your butt back, bring your arms forward. Try and keep them with your head level, feet together, toes together. You're dropping down further and further. Bring your butt back, reach forward, chest up, breathing in through your nose. Sit lower, chest up, arms up, butt back, breathing. Sit lower, butt back, chest forward, and release. So forward fold down, bring your palms down to the ground, and you can bend over. Just kind of release there. All right? So then go half lift. Breathe in. Then we're going to chaturanga down to the ground, into up dog. Pull your heart through. Inhale. What's up, dog? And then what's down, dog? And then we're going to go into warrior one. Ready? So actually, let's do a kick. Kick your right leg up to the sky. Hold it here for a second. You can also drop, bend your knee, and kind of drop your hip so you can do circles with your right knee. Change the direction, go the other way. You can go nice and slow. The more you do this, the more control you'll get. So the first few weeks it was wild for me. It was like I didn't even have control of this leg in the air. All right, and then we're going to bring our foot through and come up to warrior one. So warrior one is, this leg is bent almost 90, and you've got your foot directly underneath your knee. This foot back here is parallel with the mat or turned like 45 degrees in. And you want this back leg straight. Or sorry, no, this isn't it. This back leg is not straight. Back leg is 45 degrees because we're bringing our arms up. Okay, so bring your arms up on either side of your ears. Bend your right knee, head up. You can kind of look up a little bit too if you have the balance. Otherwise, you can look straight ahead. But you want your arms straight up, framing your ears, and sink as low as you can. And sorry, the back foot isn't really 45 degrees. It's like 20 to 30 degrees from being perpendicular. Breathe in. And then change. So come down, bring your right foot back, and we're going to chaturanga. So come down, up dog, breathe in. What's up, dog? Exhale, down dog. And then we'll do the other side. Bring your left foot up, pull it through, turn your right heel back, or right heel down to the ground, and arms up. Just breathe. Sink lower, straighten that back leg, chin up, look up. Look at your cuck sky. Just breathe. Sink lower. Change. Left foot back. Chaturanga. heart through, up dog, down dog, bend your knees, look to the top of your mat, jump, half lift, inhale, exhale, fold, and then inhale, Utkatasana. And then stand up, hands to heart center. All right, that's one Namaskar B, okay? Let's run it twice. Dude, time flies doing yoga with you boys. All right, yeah, let's run Namaskar B twice, and then we'll do our cool down, and that'll be it for the day. Alrighty, here we go. Hands at prayer. And we're gonna run this twice through without stopping. Well, I'll try. All right, ready? Here we go. Utkatasana chair. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Pull your heart through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up. Right leg forward. Turn your heel down. Stand up. Inhale. Exhale, down. Chaturanga. Pull your heart through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Pull your left leg through. Turn your back heel down. Arms up. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Pull your heart through. Up dog. Down dog. Bend your knees. Look to the middle of your hands. Step up or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, Utkatasana. Hold for a second. Breathe. Exhale. Breathe in. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Pull your heart through. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up. Right leg forward. Turn your left heel down. Warrior one. Breathe in. We'll do an extra breath here. Out. Breathe in. Exhale. Arms come down. Chaturanga. Pull your heart through. What's up, dog? Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Left leg up. Pull your left heel through. Or right heel down. Bring it up. Warrior one. Breathe in. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale. Chaturanga. What's up, dog? Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees, hop or step to the top. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And I love you so much, we're gonna do another one. We're not doing two, we're doing three, god damn it. Ready? Breathe in, Utkatasana chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Pull your heart through. What's up, dog? Exhale, down dog. Right leg up. Right leg forward. Turn your left heel down. Warrior one. and come as low as you can, your lowest today. This is your last one on this side. Lower. One more breath. Chaturanga. Pull your heart through. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg up. Left leg forward. Right heel down. Come up. Lowest on your left. This is your last on your left side. Well, last one here, actually. Come lower. Breathe in. Look up. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Jump to the top. Half lift. Forward fold. High mountain. Arms all the way up. Reach up. And prayer to heart center. Hell yeah, boys. Woo. What up, Black Death? How's it going, boys? You like that? Do we like the Namaskar A's and B's vinyasa type stuff with the synchronized breath? Or do we like the traditional? Or I think we probably like switching it up, right? Maybe next week we'll go back to the traditional and see where we left off there. Yeah, the sun's coming out. I know it's calling me. I gotta go to the woods. I gotta go to the woods and take my shirt off and run through the woods like a Sasquatch. Dude, also, I've been eating nothing but fruit like the last 3 days. I feel invigorated. I ate a cantaloupe and a pineapple last night. I had cantaloupe and watermelon yesterday before I took the bus. Watermelon all day the day before. I don't know if I'm gonna just do... There's this boy that I keep watching on TikTok that's doing just melon fast, which is inspiring me, but I don't know if I'm fully ready to just do melon fast, but so far, every time I be eating melon, bro, makes me feel great. First time catching the yoga stream. I've never done yoga before, but I hopped right in and got my ass whooped real fast. Dude, really? That's awesome. Dude, I'm telling you, yoga is the most humbling thing in the world. I never did it because I thought it was so silly. Like, I was like, oh, all these white women and their chai lattes and their fucking yoga, right? But, dude, to me, like, don't get me wrong. Everyone has, this is just my thing. It's the thing I'm obsessed with. But to me, yoga is life. Like, it starts off as a thing that you think is like, oh, this is really hard. This is exercise, you know? But then you're there for the the breath work, and after you get your ass whooped, like you've never gotten your ass whooped before, and you're laying on your mat and you're like, holy fuck, I'm like seeing shit, you know? So it's like, I think that yoga is fucking everything. And yeah, the first class that I took after shit talking yoga for my literal entire life, I was like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. And it's so pure in a sense because it's literally just you and the mat, right? And it's you against yourself. But the cool thing is that it's you against yourself with a team, because there's a total difference. Like, doing it alone here is totally different than doing it in a room. Like, I mean, I'm glad, like, this is a great way for, I think, for you guys, especially if you haven't, because my whole mission here with this was to get you guys comfortable, to show you that it's not because I think going to a yoga class cold is scary, right? It's like you don't know what to expect, but for the most part, it's nothing but the awesome thing is that, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've always like felt more comfortable around women, like as a group. Uh, so it's women for the most part, and everyone there is so helpful, and like you can be fat, skinny, you don't have to have fucking legs. Like they'll figure out a way for you to do a version of the pose. No one like holds anything against you or anything. No one's judging you. It's like you're already showing up because you are trying to better yourself. So, but yeah, I want this to be a place for everyone to like kind of see some of the poses, see me fuck them up, and like it's not that serious, but at the same time, it's like it's the most serious thing in the world to me. So it's funny. It's the duality, right? But yeah, dude, that makes me happy. I'm glad that you got your butt whooped because it's hard. And dude, then the thing once you get past the how hard it is and you start seeing little progress, that's when it really takes off because you start going, okay, yesterday I couldn't hold myself in a plank, like I couldn't do this for like the first month, bro. And now it's like I can feel like everything in my body's like all solid. It's really cool. I love it. You see so many changes so fast. Even just like getting off the couch, moving around, like I feel like I'm full of energy now. And which is funny because I eat less food. It's like literally yoga. It's the sun. Yeah, breathing. The breath is honestly the learning how to breathe is probably the greatest gift you can get from it. But it's everything. They want you to think it's exercise, but it's not. So, yeah, I'm glad, guys. All right, let's do our cool down real quick. We'll just do a little stretchy and a little breath work. Ugh. I was just like kind of doing these like side twists and stuff to end out. Also, we didn't do any eagle arms. I love getting that stretch in your arms. So if you want to do eagle arms with me, bring your arms up and bring your right arm underneath your left and just kind of interlace them or keep them straight here, and you can pull them down. That'll open your shoulders up a little bit. Breathe in. And then lift your elbows up. Get the stretch going that way. You can tilt back a little bit if you'd like. Bring it down. Tuck it in. The cool thing too is that at a certain point, there's like no real right or wrong answer for a lot of stuff. It's kind of just going with intuitive motion, like especially once you start tightening up your muscles and stuff, you can start feeling where you need stretches, and you kind of start adding things here and there. Like today I didn't really have a plan. Next week I'll probably have a better plan. But I kind of just wanted to flow a little bit and see how you can kind of just intuitively do stuff. But bring your arms up, and then we'll bring left arm under right. Interlace your fingers or just touch them in prayer and pull down. Not too hard. Breathe in. Elbows up. Kind of curl in. All right. One more time, bring your arms up. Breathe in. Hands at heart center. And let's freaking ohm it out. Ready? Om.
All right, dudes. That'll frickin' do it for today. We'll go on the porch for a minute, do a little debrief. But heck yeah, dudes. The sun's coming out. The weather's nice. What more could you ask for, right? Well, freedom. Revolution. Executing all CEOs. We could ask for that kind of stuff, but Black Deathicus, this is the only pose your arms can't do. Are you talking about eagle arms? Bro, for the first, I'm telling you, all of this stuff, you can change your body. Because I literally couldn't, when I would do it, I could only go like this. I would literally hold on. I would like hold on to my fingers like this. Because I couldn't do it. But now it's like, now it's so open that I can do all sorts of shit. Like, it definitely comes with time, you know. I think because I used to like work out, you know, back in the day, but I would never stick with anything long enough to like actually see the results. Like if I would lift weights and stuff, I'd do it for a couple weeks and I'd be like, nothing's happening, and I'd always be exhausted and shit. But I think the cool sneaky thing about yoga is that like today with the plank or the side planks, right? There's 3 levels of hardness that you can do. You can put your foot in front of you, you know, so if it's really too difficult, and that helps sneak you up to getting to be able to do that stuff. But yeah, just take it slow and keep doing it. I think too, like, dude, maybe when you get up in the morning, do that like for a minute. Just do it every day for a minute, and then you'll probably start seeing that change. I pitched softballs for 9 years. Oh, your shoulders are weird from baseball. Did I say softball? Did I replace the word baseball with softball because I'm obsessed with softball? Your fingers touch the bottom of your wrist? Aunt Deb loves 3 levels of hardness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, honoring our bodies makes us happy. I agree, dude. It really does. I was telling Skitter last night about this commenter was talking about on one of my videos a couple of weeks ago when I was talking about how being sober and doing yoga is the greatest drug of all time. They were like, dude, yeah, I agree. I've been calling it blood heroin ever since I got sober because like I feel like vibrant. I feel like my literal blood is humming. And I'm like, dude, yeah, that's the hum, I think. I think we feel it in our bones. And when you shed the drugs or the whatever fucking thing, whatever distraction shit that they have on you, the food, the drugs, the not moving around, that kind of shit, and you can like, I think that's why I feel like our bodies literally are antennas for the hum of the universe or the hum of Gaia. All the shit that they're doing to us is dulling the antenna, right? It's because you know what it is? I think that it's like the hum is like this pervasive, awesome drug that's running through everything, but it's subtle, right? It's like you have to be quiet and you have to be able to feel your heartbeat to hear it and feel it. So they throw shit that like pickle Doritos at us that have like these bold flavors so that we start losing the taste for like simple cantaloupe or whatever, you know. But that's the kind of shit that gets you tapped in. It's like they're stressing your taste buds out or stressing your neuroreceptors out or they stress everything out so that you don't hear the subtle hum of everything, which is the real good shit, right? So anyway, we love you, Aunt Deb. I'm sure you couldn't do any of this stuff today. Dude, the pickle chips did get me high. I'm telling you. That's all this shit. I mean, even like you look at, I feel like my drug use and stuff was always because I think I was burnt out and it would make me feel something, you know? So, but once you're able to like get rid of the, if you're able to get rid of some of the burnout from the other shit that they're doing, you can start replacing it with the subtle vibrations. And yeah, dude, like honestly, I used to love doing all of the drugs, but I would literally not touch them anymore because I know that it would make me lose, like, I mean, not forever, obviously, but it would make me lose my antenna to this shit that I feel fucking great all the time, you know? And there's no way that it's not attached to yoga and the shit that we're talking about and doing all the time and whatever. So Sammy's not in the no. No, I don't think so. There's also a weird reflection, but okay, boys. The sun sets at 5 p.m., so I gotta go get Skitter on the frickin' road so we can get hiking today. But thanks for being here. Love you guys. Pickles are foul. Whoa, Black Deathicus 911 pickles? Holy shit. You don't like pickles, dude? This is the only bad take I've ever heard from Black Deathicus. But thanks for hanging out, boys. I love doing this Saturday yoga shit. So I'm glad you guys like it. I can tell I'm getting a little better at it too. We didn't struggle so much with the Namaskar A and B. I'll try and, but this is so helpful because I feel like when I actually am able to figure out getting a teaching thing, even though it's like stupid expensive. I mean, maybe I won't even have to. Maybe I'll just do this on the weekends. Who cares? Or, you know, on stream and stuff. Or eventually I'll just open up my own place. Non-certified Catdad yoga. But I can already tell that I'm getting better at... Because I think the first couple times, too, you just... Even after doing yoga for a year, it's like I hear the things that I'm trying to do all the time, but then when you have to say it yourself, you're like, what the fuck was that called? Wait, what's the next step? Cucumbers, no vinegar. I like cucumbers too. I pretty much like everything except for tomatoes. Just raw tomatoes, but I like everything made out of tomatoes. A tomato raw dogging a tomato? Y'all are nuts. Something's wrong with you. I've tried so many times too. My dad used to just salt tomatoes and eat them like that. No. But all right, boys. Have a good weekend. It is the weekend. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. And we'll stop these cucks somehow. Yoga. We'll stop them with yoga in our hearts. Dude, actually, so raw tomato, I can do a BLT if the tomato's thin. But I can't do one of those big ass fuckers. Although I have had some heirloom tomatoes that are, you know what it is? I think it's like it's the texture maybe, and the fact that this is them cucking us with like the pickle chips, right? I think that all tomatoes just taste like watery ketchup. But I like ketchup. I think ketchup ruined tomatoes for me. That's probably what really happened. You eat salted tomatoes every day? I fuck with that. No hate. I appreciate that you guys appreciate tomatoes, but I don't. But I've tried so many times. But a BLT, I can usually put enough, you know, if you put mayonnaise and enough bacon on there, I can fuck with the BLT for sure. But you know what sounds better, honestly? A bacon, lettuce, onion sandwich. That sounds way cool. I probably do get tomatoes that were frozen. But I've made tomatoes in my garden because I was like, dude, I'm going to make fucking cherry tomatoes in my garden. The reason I hate tomatoes is because they're store-bought and watered down. Nope, still hated them. But all right, dudes, got to get on the road. Love you. Have a good weekend. Not in a weird way. I mean, love you in a not weird way. We always get sidetracked. Can you tell what's on the mind? I gotta go eat some freaking pineapple before I decide to get a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. All right, boys. Have a good night. Have a good day. We'll see ya. See you tomorrow.